and welcome to today's episode of The Daily Blend. I'm your host, AC, and we are joined in studio today by Bridgid Kinney, who is the head of school, and Kari Stockwell, who is the director of admissions at Columbia Independent School. How are you, ladies?
Great. How are you?
I am doing great. It is nice to have you both here.
Thank you. We are thrilled to be here.
Okay, well, tell us a little bit about Columbia Independent School.
Well, great. Well, thank you. Well, Columbia Independent School is a private school here in Columbia Independent School, serving students from ages 3 all the way through 18, through their senior year, through graduation. And we're a mission-guided school where we're working with students to guide them in their pursuit of excellence in academic, physical, creative achievements, and just helping them be the best students that they can be and prepare them for life out in the world in our little setting out on North Stadium.
And you guys started 3.
We do.
So you get them little bitty.
That's right. That's a new program that we actually added a year ago, starting with our 3-year-olds and added on to our early childhood program as part of our building expansion that we did.
Oh, new building expansion.
We did. We added on a large upper school building that we moved all of our upper school students into, which enabled us to grow a lot of our programs in the lower school and add on the program for the 3-year-olds.
Okay. And do you guys call it, I hear it in community, is it junior, is it JK? I hear it and I'm always like, what is that?
Yes, junior kindergarten 4 and junior kindergarten 3.
Okay.
So our littlest lions are just about the cutest thing that you can see, and they start at 3.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you want the community to know if somebody is considering, Columbia Independent School. What would you want parents or families to know about your school?
I think that probably the key to our school is the really personalized connection between our faculty and staff and our students. Those smaller class sizes allow our teachers to really get to know our students and find unique things about them that they can tap into. Whether it's a 6th grader who we want to join Science Olympiad or play sports, or give students in 1st grade extra challenge or extra support if they need it, that those smaller class sizes enable us to really help our students grow their potential.
Yeah, I would say, the smaller classrooms have to make a huge difference, right? When you're in a classroom with 30, and up students, sometimes you can get lost in the shuffle.
That's right. And I really think our teachers work so well with our students and get them excited about learning. Part of our mission is for them to experience the joy of living and be committed to just service and being part of a global world. And our teachers really find a way to get our students excited about learning and develop that love of learning, because we need to do it the rest of our lives.
Yeah. And so I'm going to ask a question that I know people will have. Do you guys offer sports, extracurriculars at CIS?
Absolutely. Our sports start in 6th grade. And so many different extracurriculars. But when we look at sports, we have volleyball, basketball, we have girls golf, girls tennis, we have swimming, cheer, just really track, cross country. I think that's something that sometimes people don't know, is that we do offer those. But in a setting like ours, you're able to do that and be in the musical and play and play in the band and sing, be in orchestra. And I think in a smaller setting like that, you're able to take those risks, try things you might normally not be able to do.
Yeah, I think that's a misconception, honestly, about a smaller private school. You think, well, I want my kids to be able to play sports. And maybe people don't realize that they can. They can do extracurriculars at private school as well.
Absolutely. And we really think it's important. I think if your child's in sports, of course, maybe your ultimate dream is for them to play D1. The chances of them doing that is a little slim, but learning how to play on a team, learning how to be part, whether you're on the stage and you're learning how to be somebody who's a really great cast member, but then also you can go and play volleyball and do things that build you into a well-rounded person and adult that is confident.
Yes. Yeah, the confidence part is huge.
Yes.
It's huge. So what's the admissions? What is that like? What's the admissions process like?
It usually starts with a tour.
Okay.
We find that's the best way to make sure that families ask all the questions they have, get to know our school, and determine if we're a good fit for them. So scheduling a tour, which you can do by emailing us or scheduling online. We have an online scheduling tool that's pretty easy to use. And then following the tour, if a family wants to apply, we have an online application. And then our admissions office helps them with the rest of the process. The process is a little bit different depending on the age of the student. Obviously, a 2-year-old applying for a 3-year-old program and a middle school student applying for upper school, there's a different amount of paperwork. But we have people on staff that can help families so they don't have to manage all of that themselves.
Okay. And is it rolling admission? Do you know what I mean? Do you take kids
Yeah.
anytime, or does it need to be like at the start of the school year?
We do enroll usually throughout the first semester and into the end of January. Starting early February, it's a little more challenging. Again, it kind of depends on the age. If you're an older student, it's harder to jump in the middle of the second semester. But a younger student in preschool or even kindergarten, we can usually get them in a little bit later. But yes, we do. Kind of right now is the start of our big admissions season for the fall enrollment.
Okay.
But we will continue to enroll through the spring and summer and to the fall. So if a student next fall feels like the school they're in isn't a good fit for them, we can still enroll them.
Okay, that makes sense. So really now would be the time, honestly, to start thinking about it and to maybe schedule a tour to come in
Yes.
and take a look and kind of meet people and meet the faculty and staff and you wonderful ladies and give them a tour and all that.
Have lunch.
Yeah, have lunch. Check out what's on the menu
That's right.
for the week and see if the kids approve. I don't know. Or the parents,
That's right.
actually.
Yeah.
That's right.
Or the parents, actually. Okay, so with our last few minutes, can you tell us where people can find you online? If anybody's interested, they need to know how to find you. So what's the website?
Our website is cislions.org. And then we're also on Instagram, CIS Roar, and on Facebook as well.
Okay, well, that's a great place where people can just hop right online and start following you online. And that's a good place to kind of get some information and see what you guys are like. And then they can reach out officially and get set up to come over and take a look.
Yeah, that's the best way to get to know us is to come see us.
Yes, I would say so. Always good to come and see you in person.
That's right. We'd love to welcome them.
Absolutely. Okay, well, perfect. Well, thank you so much for being here, Bridgid and Kari, and come back and see us sometime.
Okay. Thank you.